Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to discuss instantiate creating classes and or creating objects, and you're going to learn the difference between structs and classes. So classes are by reference, structs are by value, which means when you create a class, um, you're going to deal with it as a reference. When you make a struct, you set the value, you're dealing with it by copy, and I'm going to illustrate what this means and the ramifications, right? So let's go ahead and first I'm going to create enum. Is beyond Jesus Christ. Okay. Is pre-owned. Okay. So I'm going to be using this, right? In a struct and a class. So let's start with a class. This class is going to call, I'm going to call it Mercedes, as in Mercedes. Stop. Mercedes, as in Mercedes Benz. Ugh. Okay, and we're going to say var is pre-owned. That's the name of this. Type, okay, is pre-owned. Okay. And so one thing you gotta know is that in classes, you must create an initializer. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an initializer for it. A basic designated initializer, right? And this should be is real. Is real. Just say so. Real. So that's a struct, right? That's our class. So now we're gonna make a struct. Okay. And this is Tesla. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Tesla. And same property. Right. And this type is pre-owned. Except instructs, you don't the initializer is implied. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this twice, right? I want you to see something. Okay. And so I'm gonna create this a Mercedes-Benz object. Let actually it should be var Benz equals Mercedes, right? Is pre-owned, never owned, right? Okay. And so it makes Benz one, right? And now I'm going to have another variable called Benz two equals Benz one. Okay. So I just set the value for Benz two to Benz one. Now I'm going to take Benz one dot is pre-owned equals dot privately owned. But again, this is a class. It's done by reference. Print bins1 dot is pre-owned, and then print Jesus Christ, print bins2 dot is pre-owned. Now let's run this. And you're going to see that both are the same. They're both private owner. But I never set this to private owner, right? I only set bins1, right? I never said bins2 to private owner. I only set bins1. So why is bins2 private owner? Especially at the end, right? Bins2 should be never owned, right? But it's not. Right? However, we do the same thing and we make this a struct. And this, wait, first of all, this is because when you said bins1, you also said bins2. And that's how references work. Still have a reference. They're both pointing to the same spot in memory now. So you change one, you change both, right? However, if you make it a struct, str, right? You make it a struct, they aren't pointing to the same spot in memory. One's a copy, and you're affecting just the copy, not the original reference in memory. So one is private owner, the other one is never owned. So I hope that demonstrates the difference, the practical difference in the behavior of something that's by value or a copy, or by reference, meaning you really point to the same point object in memory. So we're going to move on, and we're going to get to other aspects of object creation. On to the next